Anger isn't something that happens to you. It's something that happens through you, and once you understand that, you can learn to control it. In this video, I'll show you 15 simple ways to stay calm, even when someone is doing everything they can to push your buttons. Let's get into it. 1. Notice the trigger before you react. Anger doesn't appear out of nowhere, it always has a trigger, a comment, a tone, a specific action. Most people react before they even notice what set them off. The first step to staying calm is simply noticing, this comment is the trigger, before responding. That tiny pause between noticing and reacting is where your control lives. The moment you can name the trigger, you take away some of its power over you. 2. You breathe before you speak. When you feel anger rising, your breathing speeds up without you noticing. This feeds the anger, not calms it. Before responding to anything that upsets you, take one slow, deep breath first. This sounds simple, but it physically signals your nervous system to calm down before your mouth has the chance to say something you'll regret. One breath can be the difference between a calm response and an explosive one. 3. Delay your response by just 5 seconds. You don't need to respond instantly to anything. Giving yourself even 5 seconds before reacting allows your brain to shift from emotional reaction to rational thought. In that brief pause, ask yourself, is this worth reacting to right now? Often, the heat of the moment fades just enough in 5 seconds to completely change how you respond, and people will rarely notice the pause. 4. Remember, their behavior is about them. When someone provokes you, it's tempting to take it personally. But most provocation says more about the other person's stress, insecurity, or pain than it does about you. Reminding yourself, this is about them, not me, creates emotional distance. This doesn't mean excusing bad behavior. It means refusing to let someone else's emotional state control your own. 5. Lower your voice, not raise it. When tension rises, most people instinctively raise their voice to match the energy in the room. Do the opposite. Speaking slightly softer and slower when things get tense often de-escalates conflict faster than matching the other person's energy. It also keeps you in control of yourself instead of getting pulled into their emotional reaction. 6. Physically step away if you can. Sometimes the smartest thing you can do is simply create physical distance. Stepping into another room, going for a short walk, or even excusing yourself to get water gives your body time to release built-up tension. You're not avoiding the issue, you're making sure you respond to it calmly instead of reacting to it explosively. 7. Ask yourself, will this matter tomorrow? In the heat of the moment, almost everything feels urgent and important. But most arguments and provocations lose their intensity within a day or two. Asking yourself, will this still matter tomorrow? Instantly puts the situation into perspective. If the honest answer is no, it becomes much easier to let go of the need to react strongly right now. 8. Identify what you can and can't control. A huge source of anger comes from trying to control things you simply can't, other people's words, opinions, or behavior. Shifting your focus to what you actually control, your own response, your own tone, your own next action, removes a massive amount of frustration. You stop fighting battles that were never yours to win in the first place. 9. Use a physical anchor to reset. Having a simple physical action you do whenever you feel anger rising, like clenching and releasing your fist once, or pressing your feet firmly into the ground, can interrupt the anger response. This isn't magic, it's a small physical pattern that gives your brain a few extra seconds to regain control before responding. 10. Get enough sleep. Lack of sleep doesn't just make you tired, it makes you significantly more reactive to stress and provocation. Studies consistently show that sleep-deprived people have shorter emotional fuses and struggle more with impulse control. If you find yourself getting angry more easily than usual, your sleep schedule might be the hidden cause, not the people around you. 11. Watch your blood sugar. Ever noticed how much easier it is to snap at someone when you're hungry? This isn't just in your head. Low blood sugar directly affects your brain's ability to regulate emotions and impulses. Eating regular, balanced meals isn't just good for your body, it's a genuine tool for keeping your temper steady throughout the day. 12. Reframe provocation as a test, not an attack. Instead of seeing someone trying to provoke you as a personal attack, try reframing it as a test of your self-control. This small mental shift changes your entire emotional response. Rather than feeling like a victim of their behavior, you start feeling like someone proving to yourself how composed you can stay even under pressure. 13. Release tension through movement. Anger creates physical energy in your body that needs somewhere to go. If you don't release it, it builds up and makes you more reactive over time. Regular physical activity, even a short walk, a few minutes of stretching, or shaking out your hands and arms, helps your body process and release that built-up tension before it turns into an emotional explosion. 14. Stop rehearsing the argument in your head. After a tense moment, it's tempting to keep replaying the argument over and over, thinking of better comebacks or reliving the frustration. This actually keeps your anger alive long after the moment has passed. Once the situation is over, consciously redirect your attention elsewhere. Replaying conflict in your mind doesn't protect you, it just extends the anger. 15. Practice calm when nothing is wrong. The best time to build your ability to stay calm isn't during a heated moment, it's during ordinary, low-stress moments. Practicing calm breathing, slow responses, and patience in everyday situations builds the mental muscle you'll need when real provocation happens. Calm isn't something you can switch on instantly under pressure if you haven't practiced it when things are easy. Staying calm isn't about pretending you don't feel anger, it's about choosing how you respond to it. Anger will always show up in your life, what changes is whether you let it control you, or whether you stay in control of yourself. Start with just one or two of these techniques and build from there. If this video helped you, subscribe for more videos on mindset, emotional control, and personal growth. See you in the next one.